make it as easy as possible when you're grilling. So you always want to prep stuff. So like for me, all I did was I took these wings and I just put buffalo sauce on. If you don't have buffalo sauce, what I did, you know, you take some hot sauce and you just melt some butter with it, your favorite hot sauce, Frank's Red. You can add spices to it, vinegar, whatever you want. It's gonna be delicious. Marinate the wings. These are done overnight. They'll be extra delicious. Keep that on for a second. The reason I have this, there's hot stuff going on in that grill experience
really
right there. Leave the top on so it becomes like an oven, then when you put it on, it's just magically extra hot in there. Yeah, so I have them in a bag, that way when I go to grill, I don't have to worry about marinating them or Julian can just take them out.
These are the full
wings.
With the tips.
Wings, please.
Oh, you want to hear that, that's for sure.
Me timbers. And when Mike does that, I made this sour cream feta. Well, I guess what you could really call it is a creamy feta sour cream dressing with wild foraged lamb's quarter. I was hoping to find chives in the woods, although it's actually really wild garlic, they call it. And before you do any foraging in the woods, make sure you know what the hell you're doing. I almost died one time, ate the wrong thing. There would have been no Brothers Green. It would have been sad for everyone. Being careful, being smart. You learn a couple things that are safe, that are very easy to identify, that don't have any poisonous lookalikes. A really good starter that I like is lamb's quarter. On the East Coast, have this a lot. It almost has this sort of diamond-like shape. One side, as you can see, is it's like white, a lot more lighter. This side's darker. And you don't want to pick, like you'll notice some of these are kind of eaten up and chewed up and have like bugs and stuff in them. You don't want to pick that. You want to get the ones that just have the nice leaves. The young ones are good. And this tastes kind of like spinach. Now I was hoping to find the chives because the thing about the chives that I love is that they're great for this next dish I'm going to make. But these will work just fine. Just add a little bit of green because we are doing Brothers Green buffalo wing. You don't have to use lamb's quarter. You can use chives, would be great. Scallions, cilantro, no herbs, whatever you want. But this is another little trick. I took sour cream and I had about like 3/4 of the sour cream left. And I just brought the whole thing and made the sauce right in here. That way, pop the lid back on and whatever I don't finish, even though we'll probably finish this whole thing because it's so good. But all I did was I took some lamb's quarter or any fresh herbs you have, cut them up real fine, put them with the sour cream. You know, you add some salt, lemon juice, vinegar, start to mix that in. Then I just take crumbled feta. Now you might be wondering why feta. A lot of people don't like blue cheese. I think blue cheese is delicious, but a lot of people don't like blue cheese in their wings. They might use ranch. We started doing this feta thing and it's just really good because feta is really salty, it's creamy, and it just makes a glorious experience with your wing situation. One of the cool tricks with the wings that the Daybrows, I don't know if they used to do this, but I think they've told us, basically you keep turning them. Usually when you're grilling, it's like grill on one side, flip it over, grill on the other. But actually what's happening is if you grill on one side, the other side is just sitting there and it's just getting cold. So if it gets too cold, then you try to flip it over, it's got to reheat. So if you keep constantly flipping them every like 30 seconds, it will just stay hot on both sides and you get the glorious seal.
And also if you're using charcoal, I've just been blowing on this and that will get them so crispy.
That was a Vietnam thing. They'd have like a fan, they'd be like always like fanning. Oh, we're
these
leakage.
Are looking fantastic.
Let me see.
What do you think? Just give them a little. What's your doneness test?
My doneness
Munch
is
into them?
Yeah, these are done. My doneness is yeah, these are done.
These are yep.
Certified crispy.
Look at these.
They look like they're fried actually. Cassie one wingy.
Not gonna lie, these things look pretty insane.
You just put the sauce right on the cutting board.
Right on the board. These are wings, get sloppy with it. Wow. I am excited. Damn. Oh yeah, they are perfectly cooked. They look juicy as hell.
There's just something about eating meat from a barbecue. It's very primal, you know?
Very
it's like,
primal.
It's like you were born to eat meat on a grill. It's hot. That's really hot. It tastes like...
That's one of the best wings I've...
Yeah, you was just telling me, he's like, I had the best wings of my life. I was like, you haven't had these yet.